Hey guys, it's me, the dude who talks, and yes, it is fucking good to be back. So for today, I got an album for you that I was really excited to talk about, and that is the sophomore album from post-sludge band Everest Queen called Murmurations, which is out now through Trepanation Records. This follows on from their 2019 debut album, Dead Eden. You can see a video of me fangirling over like the chest edition of that album if you wish to check that out. So Murmurations was actually self-recorded by the band themselves, and that includes the mixing and mastering of it as well, which is impressive. The themes surrounding the album deal with personal issues and traumas faced by the band. So, after 4 years, oh wait, 3 years, sorry, is this album worth the wait or will it be a crushing disappointment? Let's find out. So, for those who want to know, Murmuration consists of 6 tracks and clocks in at around 43 minutes. So first off, we've got the opening track, which is called Sunken Fawn, which in typical post-metal sludge, whatever you want to call it, starts off with that typical quiet intro, and you got the build-up with the rhythm section, which, you know, I'm really liking. For those who are not very patient, you don't really have to wait long for it to pay off when the first riff comes in. While it is very clean sounding, it leaves way for like a much more noisier, harsher riff. And this whole part had me thinking of like vibes from bands like Vow, you know, the New Orleans one, not the Manchester one that is broken up now, I think, in their compositions. And this is what Everest Queen really excel in, like with the times that I've been following them. And it really hooks me in this part, and the slow riff will get you to do the slow head banging. Yes, you'll head bang. So now onto the vocals, and they come in like a mixture of throaty growls and screams. The pace-wise of the song is that typical sludge fashion, but they're not above going a bit faster, and they're definitely not above going even slower and softer towards the end of the song as they take a bit more of a delicate approach. Though it is a little bit of a small segment if you were worried about that, but this isn't the last time we're going to be talking about that. So the next song off Treachery and Shadows, this still gave me like Vow vibes, and this song was an absolute standout for me. A fucking bruiser of a song which stands out with its hooks, fast pace, and also the riffs, which are total belters. And to top it all off, it even has a solo in it. To be honest, I think this should have been the lead single, but that is my opinion. And the next song after that, which is the title track Murmurations, which shows the band diverging off into different territories with the bass and percussion giving a more meditative feel. Sort of Tool vibes from this I was getting, like with some of the mellower stuff. Although this felt like more of a segue into the second half of the album, which takes much more bolder chances. So rather than just dip their little toes in, Everest Queen dive neck deep into the psychedelic and progressive territory for the song Dormant River, with its quieter hypnotic rhythm section, and also the guitarist uses like a shimmering soundscape, sounding something like a quieter Bosque song. It's a song that begs you just to close your eyes and just take it all in. The riff is excellent on this song, and there's also like the subtle use of electronics that just help craft the atmosphere of this song. Though this band, however, doesn't forget that they also play heavy music, and that comes up in great fashion towards the end. Divergence carries on with the same vibe as Dormant River, while that song felt quite slower and a bit more like delicate. Divergence has a much more heavier feel to it, and more riffs, and just feels a bit more faster paced. However, there's one thing that I haven't really spoke about these two songs, and that is the vocals, because I feel like they're not the main focal point of these songs. I feel like it's really down to the instrumentals that really stick out, and that's not dissing the vocals, because they are good. So, the last song, which I would say is their most boldest and give something that even I wasn't expecting, and that is clean vocals. They like really harmonise and sees them channeling their Baroness spirit, giving it that emotional feel. The riff also in the intro of this song is very like echoey and sparse and has that really haunting feel to it, and reminded me of the band of dystopian future movies, and more specifically from the album Time. Okay, so do I have any nitpicks? Well, I've only got one. I felt that the title track Murmurations could have been expanded on a lot better. I feel like it had a lot of potential to just be more than what I feel like is a bit of an extended interlude, especially with the rhythm section. Overall, you know it's going to be positive. Everest Queen has exceeded my expectations for the follow-up to Dead Eden in almost every way, which sees them take much bolder, much more creative steps into crafting their own sound. I'm really actually intrigued to see where they could go from here, to be honest. I think they could just pull off an album that is just Dormant River. I would definitely not complain at that. Not only the songwriting is strong on this album, I just think the riffs are fucking awesome as well. To be honest, this could be one of the best albums you're not listening to yet. So that was me talking about Murmurations by Everest Queen. Have you picked this album up yet? If you have, please let me know what you thought about it down below in the comment section. Like always, if you've enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe. It really helps out. I'm just going to quickly plug my socials. I'm on Instagram and Facebook. I'll be including links to them should you wish to give them a like and a follow. And also, I'm on Buy Me a Coffee if you're feeling really generous and want to donate some money. So, I'm not asking for much, just some chump change for the chump beer. So, yeah, that is it from me. I've been the dude who talks. You guys are fucking awesome as always, and it is so fucking good to be fucking back. And yeah, I'll see you soon.